Hello, Mr. Beard here with your class recap for Thursday, January 17th. Our bell ringer today was, have you ever heard a powerful quote that you still remember? If so, what was that quote? And we talked about some powerful quotes that have impacted us in our lives as a class. And then we took a look at what our next speech will be. And that will be, fittingly enough, the quotation speech, which you can find in our class website by clicking over here on the left side of the page. So your quotation speech is a way to inform your audience about you. For this assignment, you're going to create a speech around at least one quotation to inform your audience more about you by telling us some stories. You want to find 1 to 3 quotes that each meet one of the following criteria. It reminds you of a moment in your life or a lesson you've learned. You want to tell a story that demonstrates how you connect to that quote. You want to inspire that it should inspire you in some way, remind you of someone who inspires you, and explains who or you are or who you want to be. If you find a quote that stands out to you, think about, why does it stand out to you? Does it say something about you? Does it say something about a life value you have? Does it say something about someone that motivates you? And it'll be a 2-minute delivered speech. You have 2 to 3 minutes to deliver this speech. Your content scoring, it's going to be a 50-point speech. You'll be scored on your introduction, your conclusion, your use of the quotation. Did you cite who the quotation was from? And you'll be scored on the outline, which will work tomorrow on what an outline looks like and how to create one. And you'll also be scored on delivery, on your projection, your articulation, inflection, rate, tone, eye contact, posture gestures, and facial expressions. Now, you can find all of those on our rubric. So you click on the rubric, you can see exactly what I'll use to grade you so that there are no surprises. I highly recommend you do that. You all will get a paper-based copy of the rubric. But before that, you can go online and have a look at that so you know exactly what is expected of you. Always a good idea for any class to kind of have an idea of what the expectations are. Now, how do you find quotes? Well, I've given you several resources. Google's another great one. If you want to find a quote on love, maybe type in famous quotes about love, and you can find some. Now, this is a little more focused search than just going into Google. Using these sites, I particularly like Brainy Quote. It breaks it down by topic. It breaks it down by authors, or you can do a custom search of just quotes. It even gives you picture quotes. So you want to find something that says something about you. If you're really into sports, maybe you want to find a sports quote. If you find yourself to be a music lover and you think music really speaks to you, then maybe you want to find something on music. Or if you're a religious person, maybe you want to find something about religion. And you may use Bible verses if you so choose. But basically, words that have been said that you think are powerful and say something about you. After we receive the assignment, students were given time to start researching these quotes with the end goal in mind before they walk out the door of finding at least 3 quotes that they think says something about them. Tomorrow we'll work on constructing the outline, and this speech will be presented on Wednesday. Remember, we have that Monday off next week for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And that is it for today. Thanks for listening.